impending threat that is Aura PH that is ready to just take down everyone onto the side. Hindi naman sa side ng EXECRATION lang, but for everyone. Naharap sa kanila. But EXECRATION has a chance na para sabihin na, ops, papantay kami sa inyo ngayon. Hindi nyo kami mahuhuli ng kahit anong shenanigans ngayon. Hindi nyo kami pwede hulihin ng kahit anong gimmick. Baban namin yung digi at wala kayong magagawa kasi ginulat nyo kami last time.
Pwede lang itigil yun right away. That's it. And kung hindi nyo maalala nyo guys, dito talaga nagsimula lahat yun. Like we said kanina, the EXECRATION versus Aura PH matchup. So, meron din gustong mensaheng ipadala, syempre, ang EXECRATION para naman mabalik yung kanilang, syempre, bravado nga, ikahan Shinbu, laban sa Aura PH.
Tsaka alam mo, ito sabihin ko sa'yo, hate, consistency-wise, nagkakaroon talaga siya ng problema ngayon. A lot of people are noticing. Pero I think this is the time for hate to actually just step up and drop everything ng pagdududa niya.
Tama.
Yung at this stage of the tournament, hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na may pagdududa ka pa sa sarili mo or anything. You just go at it. And talented na player siya. But against JP, hindi mo pwedeng pagdudahan yung sarili mo because JP has been one of the most consistent God carries, katulad nga ng sinabi ni Shinbu. And kapag alam mo yung kapag may onting doubt ka sa sarili mo, JP is gonna eat you whole.
That's right. I think sobrang napakita din ni JP yun noong mga nakaraan. Konting ang tawag doon? Konting pagdududa lang na pinakita ng kalaban niya, papasok siya ng blazing duet sa mukha mo. That is a sign of a champion and you cannot falter. If you're hate, hindi ko pwedeng kumurap ang mata mo laban sa team na to. And I'm expecting, you know what? Expecting Claude to be seen here as well.
You know what? May tanong tayo kanina kung kaya ba sumabay ng EXECRATION sa 10-ban setup dito ng Aura PH. We will find out in a bit. Pero kung ako tatanungin, looking at their previous game, previous series nila, I would say yes. Kaya nila. But they really have to prove it kasi nung natalo yung Aura PH sa Bren Esports ng 0-2, nagising ang Aura PH.
Nagising talaga. Nakakatakot na silang kalaban ngayon.
And you know what? EXECRATION din kasi yung unang nagpakita na kaya mag-bleed ng Aura PH. Even though they're the back-to-back champions, pinakita ng EXECRATION ng game number 2 nila.
Nasaktan, no?
Oo,
nakasakit. Ang EXECRATION, kahit paano, they are obviously still in line for contention dito sa playoffs. And they will definitely want to take this opportunity na mapakita yun sa ating mga manonood.
So, let's head on to the draft.
Wait.
You have the Khalid. You have the Khalid, you have the Yison Shin, and you have that Balmond.
Interesting. Last pick
yung hinahanap ko kanina pa, Yuzhong.
Bakit ganun?
Went under the radar.
Under the radar.
Hindi, ano lang siguro pre. Ganito lang. Ayaw nilang makounter si Khalid. So, kinuha na lang nila si Balmond because that is alam mo yun, deny pick. To be exact. But for our PH dito, they get that Yuzhong, and you know what? Yuzhong on Aura PH, it is kind of scary.
It is. And considering hindi pa yun yung first pick nila, first pick nila dito is instant lock na Kufra, which is bihira ding ma-open para dito sa Aura. So, the moment na nakita nila yun, they just went for it straight away. And that's impressive. That's impressive that they got it.
And it's good against it's good against the Khalid, kayang habulin si Hate, kayang habulin yung Yison Shin kung kakailanganin. But right now, for Aura PH naman, tinanggalan sila ng Ling dito. So, they won't have that certain map presence in terms of coverage, jumping back and forth dun sa may mga base, dun sa may mga side lanes natin, to the mid lane, to another side lane. So,
and the big limitation to the lineup of JP, to the hero pool of JP, we will most likely see either Lancelot or Claude be hovered here para sa Aura PH. So, I wonder kung nasa isip din ng EXECRATION na i-ban pa yun. That's a good one. That's a good thing to look for here.
I mean, at this point, sineset up na lang nila si JP.
Oo.
Sineset up na lang nila si JP to have a good game. Hindi nila binigyan ng masyadong maagang priority yon. And gagawan na lang nila ng paraan dito kung paano mag-thrive si JP, knowing na knowing na Aura PH dito, they can just pick any hero
Ayan
for
na nga.
JP. Tinanggal nila dito sa Execration yung Lance
Oo.
kasi ayaw nila yung pressure na may Retribution every single time. Turn through Retribution, masyado talaga nakaka-secure kasi ng setup yun eh.
Totoo yan.
Masyado nakaka-secure ng Turtle, yung mga ganong idea. So, the support will be Chang'o dito for the side of Aura PH and binigyan nila ng last pick dito si JP.
Interesting kasi si Itomax naman ng medyo kinuhaan nila ng hero. And now, they are gonna go back to the Lunox, another team that heavily favors this hero. Isa lang siya sa mga team na gumagamit ng Lunox recently. Napapansin nyo?
So, is this a side lane? Pwedeng side lane Jawhead, Balmond, tapos support.
Trio yung yung Lunox.
Support
Parang,
Etomax.
di ba mahirap yun?
Pero pwede rin kasing maging support yung Jawhead eh.
Yes.
So, we'll see later. Pero right now, Aura PH, makaka-adjust pa dito yung Execration kung sino yung dapat gumamit ng kahit anong hero kasi they are just waiting for Aura PH dito to just pick their last carry. A Claude, would it be that bad? Pero, who knows?
Baka pwede rin mag-carry din. Malay mo.
And then just go for a
Harriet.
Harriet. Okay. Pacing is the name of the game. And
Not bad.
it's going to be JP on that Harriet. Kilowash with the signature Cho and KelVJ just playing whatever the hell there is to play. Yuzhong.
So, ang gagawin dito most likely ng Execration have side lane Khalid and Balmond for the fast wave player and the trio of Hate, Chakno, and Itomax going around the mid lane. And I expect that to be a thing. And what I would like to see is something to stop the Harit. Parang medyo mahirap gawin yun. Considering na si roughly siya nakuha ng Kufra.
Layering to. Kaya nilang pigilan yung Harit dito for the side of Execration. Pero layering. Ang kailangan nila is mahuli ng Jawhead with an Unstoppable Force Ejector. Tapos meron ding Khalid na ulti. Pero kasi, ang usual na nakikita natin kasi dati, if pareho naman tayo galing Season 1, one way to counter a Harith dati is to have that Lunox in.
Yep, masakit sabayan.
Kasi,
pag nag-darkening ka,
kasi hindi kailangan skill shot yung skills ni Lunox. So, ibig sabihin, kahit gaano kakulit yung Harith, as long as nakalakas sa kanya, pwede mo siya i-burst down.
So, that's something we've seen before. And now, it's probably going to be the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So, tignan natin kung mangyayari ba yun as we head into Game 1 for Execration versus Aura PH. And like I said, it's going to be basically that setup. It's very fun to see the interactions as well. Kasi bihira talaga tayo makita ng Lunox. And Itomax, I feel like it would have been better sana nga kung naka-farsa sila, pero Lunox is going to be a good bare bones. Oh, first blood.
Nahuli nila si Benny Cutie agad
Benny
dito.
Cutie,
And he went for the dive, yung creep cut, yung minion cut. So, there is going to be a bit of a punish there for KelVJ, and he is capable of doing that kasi nag-flicker na rin si Benny Cutie. So, good move coming out from KelVJ, just punishing that act na ginawa sa harapan niya. And alam mo yon, you have to convert everything na pwede mo i-punish at this point.
Interestingly, parang 4-man ang ginagawa nila ditong non-stop. So, yeah, there you go. Sa gitna going to the top lane. Nagulat ako, parang ayaw pa niyang umakyat. So, matagal na ako pag-free farm si Kiluash dito sa top lane. That's absolutely fine. And si Benny Cutie, talagang pinipilit niya na malalim ang pasok with the Balmond. That's interesting.
And eto, Max, dito yung next target. But here comes KelVJ going 1v3. Hate ang kanyang target. Eto, Max, dito nalapitan din ni Kiel, but that is gonna go to the hands of Greed. And kaya ba talaga ng Execration dito i-invade etong side ng Aura PH? Kasi they're really trying, pero napapunish talaga sila just because the Yuzhong is there.
Medyo mahirap to be honest, pero right now si Chakno trying to be disruptive, try to stop the buff from going over to JV, pero yun pala, siya ang makukuha ng Aura dito.
I like the aggression, Execration dito. Nasa kanila yung bola at that point on kasi hindi umuwi yung Aura PH and hindi nila tinantanan.
At may nabawi sila dahil
sila. At naparusahan pa nila si JP dito na nawala sa kanya yung buff niya.
Yep, big deal na nawala yung buff na yun. That is a purple buff, additional cooldown reduction, mana regen, and everything that JP actually needs. Ngayon, siya naman ay may hirapan sa Gitno. Will not be able to sustain against the meteor shower.
But look at the Zaman Force, hindi napipigilan ng Aura PH dahil lang sa pagkawala ng kanilang purple buff. Benny Cutie trying his best. He will get away. And Execration dito, gusto ko yung idea ng Execration na sumabay eh.
Yep, non-stop sa bayan lamang. And they're really trying to see kung kaya nilang i-out micro yung Aura. And somehow they are. At to some degree they are. Pero the problem here is Greed is 4-0 right now. Yun ang problema doon. Yung Chango Bayan nag 4-0.
Pero kasi, ang nagiging problema na lang naman nila dito pag sa pagsabay nila is hindi nila napapansin yung mga side lanes. Look at Hate. Hate got, sabihin natin, assassinated by Kilowash Cho. So, you really need to focus more on just protecting your hyper carry at this point. Kasi feeling ko, Kilowash hindi siya mag-shy away from those kinds of, alam mo yun, opportunities. Chakno dito, walang opportunity para tumakbo kasi Zaman Force is still there. Execration, they are falling to the pressure na pinapakita ng Aura PH dito.
Ang hirap mag-sustain laban sa isang Chang'e at isang Harit na pag nagsabay, no? Like, sa kabutan ka lulugar. Medyo mahirap yan. Now they want to go for Turtle. This is going to be a pretty open Turtle unless may magawang milagro sa Ito Max dito. Going in for that assault. Tanggal din si JP!
Ganda. Ang ganda na ginawa dun. Aura PH had a good thing in mind na kunin na yung Turtle doon, but sa Gitno, putting the pressure on, nag-ultimate siya doon. He catches out Harith. Harith didn't have the Zaman Force cooldown reduction. Wala din sa kanya yung purple buff niya.
Wow, that is just interesting. Sa Chakno pa nakuha ng Turtle buff. Na last hit nung Unstoppable Force. Now, paano na to? Let's go and look at the Gillette Instant Replay. Looks like Ito Max talagang gigil here. Going for Greed. Nasipa nga lang ni Kilowash. Pero naiwan nila yung dalawa to go for the Turtle. Not to mention si Chakno malapit na din. That's why they lost that. I mean, binigay nila isang kill pero nakuha nila mas madami in return.
So Execration dito, even though they gave up 9 kills versus 4 kills for the side here of Execration, alam mo yun, kumbaga hindi siya magiging malaking factor just because you are putting your presence into the map as well.
Yes, exactly.
Hindi yan yung tipong 9 kills tapos dire-diretso na nananalo lang yung Aura PH. Hindi. May objectives din na nakukuha dito yung side ng Execration. Kailangan pa rin mag-ingat ng Aura PH dito.
Tingin ko din. And Aura PH is starting to look like they are just evening up. Execration, yung lamang nila no early game na bawi agad ng Exe. Right now though, sa Gitno in trouble. Kiluash going for the chase. Raging Sandstorm palayo. Walang problema for Exe. And bottom lane naman, Benny Cutie still non-stop on the Balmond, pressuring KLVJ.
So ito yung nangyayari dito. Sa Gitno, pagka nagduduel sila ni Kilowash, Kilowash knows that he has the upper hand. Pero kasi kahit nasa kanya yung upper hand dito, yung damage output niya ngayon hindi talaga enough just because of the sustain capability na meron ang isang Khalid.
Totoo yun. And Khalid as well is a great laner. That's why lagi talagang uunahan ng mga team natin. Pag pickings sa Khalid, kita nyo naman, Khalid over Yuzong ang nangyari kanina sa
Alam mo
draft.
yung week number 1? Na parang, yung week number 1, sinasabi natin yung Khalid isn't really working, but right now, it is the hero
Oh my
the season. Pero look at this, Chakno nandun sa may pinakalikod. Benny Cutie will be the next target. He has the flicker, he will get away. At andun naman si Yuzong getting the kill on that Lunox.
And naka-fade, ang maganda naman doon for
Ito na
Exe
naman
is
sila
naka-fade away, nakuha si Hate ng Turtle buff while all of that was happening.
Ito na naman silang dalawa sa may taas. And that is going to be our Gillette instant replay. Hashtag shave the day.
Napagandang kuha din on Reflicia's Kufra, pero again, all of that happening, kuha pa rin ni Hate yung buff. And masaya, I think masaya naman ng Execration with that pickup.
Pero dito gusto ng Aura PH talaga mag-push. But still, the question is, can they do that as the superior? Sabihin natin, not really superior, but they have sufficient na clear wave onto the side of Execration.
Ito na nga si kuya mo, Hate. I feel like kuhang-kuha ang timpla. Kuhang-kuha ng Execration na sige, i-pressure natin yung side lanes para hindi nila mapansin masyado yung Lee San-Shin. And it's working. It's working. Lee San-Shin is getting doing a lot of damage sa mga tore, sa jungle, at So in Aura PH, matagal pa yung iintay nila bago maging solid si KLVJ on that Yuzong.
Okay, tingnan natin dito yung mga plus for both teams. Execration dito, na shutdown nila dito si JP for the early game. 1-3-6 ngayon si JP. Looking at his gold, hindi ganun kataas as compared kay Hate. Pero kung mapapansin nyo dito, there is always the threat na makuli kayo sa mga zaman for shenanigans. JP dito getting stunned. Kaya ba nila hulihin? That is the question sa gitno dito. Sobrang aggressive. Doon sa may likod. Eto, Max.
Oh my God!
Nahuli!
What
Sa
a
gitna
pick!
dito, ang magiging next target knock-up. Will it hit? No, it won't. Pero hindi naman kailangan. And why is that win from Aura PH sa clash na yon important? Kasi mag-up na yung turtle.
Tama. Iba talaga. Iba talaga. That is a great timing to go for a fight. And that's a pretty good pickup. Almost for nothing yung kill na nakuha nila doon sa Aura PH from Execration. So now Turtle gonna be open here. JP once more. Zaman force palapit kay Chaknu. Akala niya safe siya. Yung pala hindi. Last hit will be going to Rafflesia instead. But the objective is still alive. Benny Cutie pwede pang mang-steal. With a little counter. He's balling. He's waiting for it. At nakuha pa ni Hate ang Turtle.
And dahil na-threaten dito ang Aura PH doon sa presensya ng Balmod, the Benny Cutie, na retribution ni Hate etong Turtle. And that is...
Wow. Akala ko si Benny, no?
That is a crucial play on the side of Execration. Kasi sabihin man natin ngayon na in terms of kills, kung papansinin niyo yung kill score...
Medyo bugbog. Siyempre, 15-6.
15-6, nakakalamang talaga yung Aura PH. Pero kasi yung gold,
The gold is real.
Hindi yung story eh.
Iba talaga. And they are fighting over towers right now. Ito Max, tinatangke lahat ng sakit ng Meteor Shower. Pero yung torre nila, babagsak ng walang kalaban-laban. Wow, that's a lot of gold that Execration's getting na parang wala silang binibigay. Pero madami silang binibigay sa mapa. Ang bilis mag-farm na Hate dito.
Interesting facts about Execration and Aura PH dito. Alam mo yung Yison Shin. Well, not really the Yison Shin, but yung Khalid dito ng Execration, it has a high win rate. Kung papansinin mo yung Khalid nila dito, may 3 games before this, and they have a 66.67 win rate all throughout. So, you really have to take notice na kung paano nila gamitin to. Look at this. That is the perfect setup for sa gitno. Naipit nila sa narrow space etong Aura PH. But Aura PH, kailangan nila tumakbo dito. Can they do this? What a play coming out from Chaknu. Tinapon niya dito si JP paharap sa mga kampi niya.
And I think yun lang yung kailangan niyang gawin. Right? They just need... Hindi kailangan magkaroon ng super strong na team fight si Chaknu. As long as he can get JP, I think okay na yun. That is the job that you want for that Jawhead. And now, KLVJ is 4-0 in 2 dun sa Yuzong, pero hindi masyadong naaramdaman. I think that's a big problem. Considering ang ganda sana ng stat line talaga. Ang ganda ng stat line dito ng Aura PH, I have to say. And dapat yata, they should have more gold dahil dito sa kills na to. Pero I wonder what's happening.
It's more the idea kasi, di ba, matitake down ng Aura PH yung Execration. Tapos, ang mangyayari, low respawn timers. So, aabot sa oras, natatakbo lahat yung side ng Execration doon sa kung ano mang objective yung kinukuha. At sila yung magsesecure.
Sila pa rin yung kukuha,
Sila
no?
pa rin yung magsesecure. Yes, nakakuha kayo ng kills, pero you're not really converting it into the objectives na kailangan mo for the side of Aura PH. Execration, hindi talaga nila tinatantanan. And I like the aggression. Kumbaga, harapan tayo kung harapan. Kung gusto nyo talagang yung keep away game na ginagawa nyo all throughout, hindi namin napapayagan yun. Ang gagawin namin, lalaban kami ng lalaban, hindi namin kayo pagpapahingahin.
And yun nga, nangyari over and over again, hindi natin napapansin mga maliliit na bagay na ginagawa ng Execration. Back to the game here, mga kaibigan. Here, 3K gold lead. Out of, I think, most of it is from the towers, obviously, kasi lamang sila ng 2 torre. And that's something na feeling ko kaya namang mapantay agad ng Aura. Diba? Kaya nilang patayin yan. Kiluwash is a strong split pusher. Pero hindi niya magawa kasi he keeps having to check on Benny Cutie. And here's another example of that. I think this should be an easy 1v1, pero
Gusto niya lang gamitin ni
Gusto lang
Benny
yung pa-cooldown
yung
lang.
regen.
Oo.
Gusto niya gamitin ni Benny yung regen.
I think so. I think he's just
And
baiting.
ngayon na may attention na siyang nakuha dito, he will try to get away. Pero ang tanong, kakayanin niya ba? With the help of the flicker, yes. Pero
dodge.
Kilowash dito. With the
Grabe.
presence of mind.
Presence of
Sinabi
mind.
na ni Shinbu kanina yan. Presence
My
of
God.
mind.
And map awareness.
Map
Aware,
awareness.
alam niya na, oy, teka, parang madilim ang mapa.
Yun yung-
Hindi maliwanag ang buhay
Yun yung isa sa mga magagandang presensya ng mga side laners or off laners na tinatawag natin katulad ni Kilowash. It's more on the idea na kumukuha ka ng atensyon para kahit pa paano magkaroon ng breathing space si JP dito.
Oo.
I mean, JP, he's still doing okay, pero hindi yung area na ina-expect mo sa kanya. Hindi yung performance na ina-expect mo sa kanya. Na-shutdown talaga siya dito hard.
That's
Aside
true.
ng EXECRATION.
And I really liked watching Kiluwash play like that. Like, para siyang, alam mo yung Indiana Jones? Parang ang dami yung tinatakbuhan trap. Isa-isa yung tinatakbuhan niya. Ang ganda nun. Pero, for now, we are gonna go into a big team fight.
Oh!
Most likely, Sagitno with engaged Creed with the kill on the back foot. And Sagitno being left behind. Si Hate lang focus ngayon ng Aura PH and Nia gets taken out.
And look at this, the turnaround execute done on Greed. Greed will go down. That is going to be the godlike sa gitno dito. Lumuhod sa harapan ng apat. Make that tatlo. And,
Make that tatlo.
Make that tatlo. Teka lang ha.
Huli ka, boy.
Teka lang.
Make that
roar.
tatlo. Malefic roar.
O, ano?
Boom! Ayan na, ito na yung pang split push talaga. So now, I think, kanya-kanya tinatrabaho yung teams dun sa exchange na yon. Greed yung gusto ng EXE, ang Aura naman gusto ng Hate. Si Hate, nakuha pa sila ng bonus, and the Lord will go over to the red side.
Opening, and this is EXECRATION not really getting the best team fight out of this. Kung
Oo.
nakikita mo,
Na-split oh.
nag-front si Sagitno. Tama yung actually, okay ginawa ni Sagitno dun eh. But the problem is, they did not account for the players na pwedeng pumunta dun kay Hate. And Hate
Exactly.
was put in a 3-man setup, in a triangle formation ng kalaban
Na-take down agad si Hate.
na hindi niya na alam kung paano lalabas dun at that point.
To be honest, kahit na meron kang mga flicker and dash doon, there was just no way you were gonna get out of there. I think this lineup is specifically made to keep up with the Yi Shin. Kahit na super aggressive na alis ka. At sa puntong ito, wala pang flicker si Hate.
And this is one of the reasons why infamous tong show ni Kilowash. Hindi sila mag-shy away. Hindi sila mag-shy away sa paggamit niyan because they know that Kilowash is capable. Now, here comes the Lord. Unti-unting nagmamarcha. Chakno dito. What does he have in mind? Ang dami niyang plays na ginagawa
Grabe
kanina.
naman yun!
They are forced back. Hate dito. Nahuli ni Raflesia and you don't
Raflesia?
call him Championship Kufra for nothing. Surprise dito si Eto Max. Look at that. Another knock-up coming out from Raflesia. And enabling people is the name of the game. EXECRATION dito. They're falling down. Yung base nila, unti-unting bumababa yung buhay. And that is going to be one more hit. And that's gonna secure game number 1 for the side of Aura PH. Kamuntikan
Pa, men.
pa ang Aura PH dito.
Championship Kufra, walang katakot-takot na papasok sa backline ng kalaban mo as long as alam nila na kaya nilang lumaban. Yun na yun. Ito yung benchmark nyo sa pagiging Kufra talaga. No doubt about it.